morning, y'all. My name is Raquel. Thanks for tuning in to our YouTube channel. So today I'm on my way to the airport, not to catch a flight or anything just yet, but I'm going to try out a theory that I've read or that I've seen online. So I know you guys are probably familiar with Spirit Airlines. It's one of the airlines that we tend to travel on as a family because of the reasonable prices. So, you know, we book Spirit, Frontier, Allegiant, all of those cheaper airlines. And so I've read online several times that you can go to the airport to save money by booking your tickets there rather than online. I've also heard that they offer penny flights where you go to the airport, you ask them for a penny flight, or you might have a destination in mind within, you know, either traveling that day or the next day. And just so that they can fill up the flights, they'll offer you a penny flight and then you pay the taxes, fees, or what have you. So I'm going there today to get our return flight. We're traveling to St. Thomas in May. We already have our flight going there. I was able to use a credit that I had from a COVID cancellation for our flight going there, but we need a flight returning home. So I've been kind of monitoring the prices online. I think all flights have gone sky high recently because of COVID and because of the vaccinations, and everyone's ready to get back to traveling. So I noticed that the flights have been kind of fluctuating up and down, up and down. And so today I'm like, well, you know, I need to go ahead and get these because, you know, I'm not trying to pay thousands of dollars to get us to fly back home from St. Thomas. So I'm on my way there to see about picking up those flights. If the theory stands true, I would save a little over $200 by getting 5 of our tickets there at the airport. So I'm hoping that that is truly the case so I can save that money this morning. Then I'm also just going to test it out to see if there are any penny flights going on right now, what the cost of that would be. So we'll see what happens. All right, so I'm here at the airport, gonna give this a go. There's the Spirit counter. That's bag drop. Let's see, that's Southwest full service. So I got the ticket, saved some money, so I'll share that with you guys shortly. All right, y'all, so I'm back from the airport. As you saw earlier, I went there to see about some things that I saw online about booking through Spirit Airlines, where you could save money by booking directly at the airport. So we wanted to get a one-way flight for our family of 5 from St. Thomas back to Columbus. Like I said, we're already booked on a flight going there because I used a credit that we had from a COVID cancellation. But we wanted to make sure we had a flight coming home. And so we've kind of been shopping around over the past few weeks trying to find the best deal. Actually, Spirit had it cheaper a few weeks back, but we kind of missed out on that because I was shopping around. So we wanted to go there to see if we were able to save money, and we were able to get our tickets. So I was able to make our reservation. And I want to give you the breakdown on kind of what we were able to save. And so just so you know, we are a family of 5. We absolutely love to travel. And sometimes we take road trips. Sometimes we'll catch flights. And we tend to plan our vacations based on the flight deals that we find. And so we tend to book through like Spirit, Allegiant, Frontier, some of the cheaper airlines. And if you're not familiar with those airlines or even Spirit, they are like the no frills airlines, because you have to buy everything a la carte. So you purchase your flight, but then you also have to purchase your seats, your baggage, and then if you're going to have snacks or drinks on board, you have to purchase those. There's nothing complimentary. But when you do the math on what you save, you save a lot. So I can forego, you know, the peanuts and the bottled water for the savings that we had. So for our flight, again, we're looking for one way in May, returning from St. Thomas to Columbus. And And if I were to book this online directly through Spirit Airlines, the total this morning, it is the Thursday, it would have been $814.70. When I went to the airport to purchase it, the total was $584.80. So we saved a total of $229.90. So you may be wondering, how did we save that kind of money? Well, what I learned is that Spirit, if you look, if you ever purchase a flight through Spirit, and I'm not sure if this is the case for Frontier or Allegiant, but I am going to find out here soon. They have on the ticket fare a passenger usage fee. And that fee for us totaled that $229.90. So what I learned is if you go to the airport to purchase your flights, they waive that fee. And so, I mean, that's an amazing savings. And $229, that's like another stay at our Airbnb or a hotel. We could book a tour with that. So that is money saved. So just to kind of give you an idea of how it compares to the other airlines, this morning I did a search for 3 of the top most used airlines. So I did American Airlines. Just to show you that, although I personally feel like the $584.80 is kind of high for Spirit, because we have literally booked flights like $20 round trip, $50 round trip through Spirit. I do know that flights are increasing right now because some COVID restrictions have been lifted with the vaccinations. People are out traveling. So there has been this increase in flights across the board. But $584 compared to what the other airlines are charging is still a great deal. So American Airlines this morning, for the same type of fare, meaning just the economy, just the basic fare, doesn't include like checked bags or anything, just basic fare. Through American Airlines, the total was $402.66 per person for a total of $2,013.30. So not booking through American Airlines, we saved $1,428.50. That's amazing. United, their total was $416.66 per person. For a total of $2,083.30 for the exact same flight. You save $1,498.50. Even more amazing, right? And then going through Delta was $448.66 per person for a total of $2,243.30. So we saved $1,658.50 by not booking through Delta. And it's not to say that those aren't great airlines, but when you look at the cost of that, and even if I needed to pay for my bag, need to pay for my seat, you're still going to save a lot of money booking through Spirit and booking through the airport. And so, you can't go wrong with that. And for me to make that 20-minute trip to the airport, pay the $5 garage fee to park just to go in, there wasn't a line or a wait. I just walked up. What I do recommend is if you're going to do that, to go in with the names of the travelers written down, dates of birth. If you have like a frequent flyer number, to have that ready, your email address, physical address, and phone number, because she did ask that, so I had to write that down. So if you're going to book a flight, have all of that information ready when you get there. But it was just an easy process. Went there, saved $229.90. Something else that I learned is that when you book it at the airport, so typically you would pay for your seats. Now, as a family, we have never paid for seats on either Frontier, Allegiant, or Spirit. And the reason being is that typically when you have young children, the airlines will try to keep you together. And we have never had an issue where we were separated. And so we tend to just check in right at that 24-hour mark, and they'll automatically assign seats. And we've always been placed close together. So that has never been a problem. So we typically don't buy our seats. However, for this, what I did learn is when you go to the airport, they will actually go ahead and assign you seats in advance, and there was no fee. So we saved even more money that if we were going to purchase seats, we saved on that. So for our flight, we have 2 legs of the trip. And so for the first leg, the seats were $17 per person. And that's how much you would pay if you booked it online, $17 per person. So we saved $85 there for the 5 of us by not having to pre-select our seats online. And then also for the second leg, it was $23 per person for the seats for a total of $115. So when you do the math on that, that's an additional $200 saved by not needing to select your seat if you book it online. So that was something that I learned. I did not hear about that doing my research. So that was kind of amazing, kind of great to know. So you're able to go in and look to see where they placed you. And if you don't like those seats, you could always change them up online and pay the additional fee. But we're perfectly okay with where they placed us. Also, just so you know, with Spirit, if you purchase your bags in advance, purchase it whenever you book your flight, you're looking at about $41 for a carry-on and $36 for a checked bag. And that's at the time of booking. And so what we typically do as a family, if we're on like a 3-day or less trip, you know, it's just a quick trip, we all just carry our own personal items, which could be like a small backpack, a purse, laptop bag, and we just fold our clothes, put them in there, and everyone carries their own things so that we don't have any baggage fees. But if we're going to be gone for longer than 3 days, then we typically do check one bag, and then we all carry our personal items. So it's just about getting strategic in how you pack and what you want to travel with, depending on how long you're going to go. So you're going to save money either way. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. If you're, looking to travel this summer, I know school's getting out soon and families are trying to travel, but I would definitely consider, if you have not, to possibly book a Spirit flight, go to the airport, book it. Also, check out Frontier and Allegiant. They do offer lots of great deals and things for you, so definitely worth the savings. Like I said, I'd rather take the money that we're saving by using the cheaper airlines and book another flight for another vacation, or book a cruise, or do something with that rather than spend that kind of money. I mean, you're going the same way, you're on an airplane. It really doesn't matter to me whether it's Spirit or Southwest or Delta or what have you. I'm just going to go where the best deal is so that we can get there and we can travel more as a family. One other thing that I want to mention is doing my research. I also learned, and I kind of knew about this some time ago, I just haven't had a chance to do it, where Spirit was offering penny flights. And a penny flight would be, you would go to the airport. You can either ask them if they have any penny flights for that day or the next day. Or you could have like a destination in mind and just to see if they have penny flights. And the penny flights, my understanding is that they were offered in the past just to fill up the flight. So you would go to the counter, you would purchase it for a penny, and then of course you would pay any of the taxes and fees, and you would have a really, really cheap flight to travel somewhere, go on vacation. In talking with the agent this morning, she shared with me that they are no longer doing that, and that they haven't been doing it since COVID-19 because, with people not traveling as much, they just can't, as a company, as a business, they don't want to lose money by offering those flights. So I don't know if that's something that they'll come back out with later, but it's definitely something that I want to check out, during summer or spring, just to see if we can plan a penny flight vacation. So just wanted to share this information with you. If you are planning a trip, just some ways to save some money. I will be sharing another video here shortly with 10 tips on how to travel with your family, particularly family with children. We have, a teenager, a preteen, and a toddler, or preschooler, I should say. So just some tips on how to travel economically and, to have fun and tie in some education and things like that. So if you like this video, please feel free to give me a thumbs up, a comment, subscribe. I would appreciate it. And if you stop by the Spirit counter at the airport, let me know what deals you were able to find and how you were able to save on that passenger usage fee. All right, so I'm looking forward to our upcoming trips, and I do think I will be visiting the airport here again soon instead of booking online. It's so easy, convenient to do it online, but I'm all about saving money. So however we can save money, we're going to do that. All right, so thanks for watching. You guys take care, be safe, and I'll see you later.